Okay, let's start now the very first of the Yud Gimel Middas. Yesterday, if you remember, we did a bit of a Hakdama to try to explain what we're doing here, what the Sefer of Tomor Devorah is all about, and some of the Gewaldige scholars that we learned already yesterday. But today, Be'ez Hashem, we're going to dive right in, the first of the Yud Gimel Middas, and what we're doing over here is the purpose, the yisoid of everything we're trying to accomplish is to emulate the Rabbeinu Shalom. That's what we're trying to do. Welcome. We're trying to emulate Hashem as much as we possibly can. The Pasuk says, "V'halachta b'drachav," go in Hashem's ways. How do we go in Hashem's ways? How do we try to emulate Hashem? How do we become more godly in our lives and in our behavior? And as we said yesterday, just to go over, I really want to go into it straight away, but just to go over what we said yesterday, we said we were all created b'tselem Elokim. We were created in the image of God. It's great to be created in the image of God, but it's bad if you're not acting like God. And therefore, it's almost like false advertising that you look godly because you're created in B'Tselem Elokim, but you're acting in a very opposite way. So this Sefer, the first parak of Tomor Devorah, is what we're doing, is dedicated to try and emulate God as much as we possibly can. We begin number 1 of the Yud Gimel Middas, the 13 attributes, and that is Mi El Kamoicha. Mi El Kamoicha. So El, of course, as we know, is Hashem, is all powerful and He's full of chesed. It shows the Rabbeinu Shalom's strength, and however great His strength and power is, it's without an end, and so is His chesed without an end. So it begins like this. Hamida hazois moira al hayois hakadosh baruch hu melech ne'elav soivel elboin. Says the Tomor Devorah that this Middah tells us about the Rabbeinu Shalom and how he allows himself to be insulted. The Rabbeinu Shalom allows himself to be insulted from who? From us, when we do Averos. When we do Averos, in a minute he's going to explain what that means, but when we do Averos, we are insulting Kaviyachol, the Rabbeinu Shalom, and the Rabbeinu Shalom is okay with it. He allows himself to be insulted. He doesn't answer, doesn't do anything, doesn't change anything. Something that it's beyond our understanding. We can't even grasp how it is that the Rabbeinu Shalom allows himself to be insulted in that way. Hooray! We know that there is nothing concealed from Hashem. We say this many, many times during Slichos, we say it during Rosh Hashanah davening. There is nothing that is hidden from Hashem. Everything is revealed by the Rabbeinu Shalom. He sees everything. He knows not only everything we do, but He also knows everything that goes through our head, every one of our thought processes. He knows everything we talk about, think about, want to think about, everything. Nothing is hidden from the Rabbeinu Shalom. V'oid. And not only that, not only does the Rabbeinu Shalom know absolutely everything about us, Ein rega shlo yeh ha'odam nizoin u'miskayim mikoyach elyoin ha'shoifeya olov. That means, where are we getting our energy from? The fact that we were able this morning to wake up, get out of our bed, get dressed, come downstairs to yeshiva. Who gave us that koyach? The Rabbeinu Shalom. Every moment of our lives comes from Hashem. And guess what? When you do an Aveira, the energy that you need to do that Aveira also comes from Hashem. Okay? And that is a very important thing. That means the Rabbeinu Shalom, our whole life, from the moment we were born till the day that we die, is showering us with tremendous amount of gifts. What do we do with those gifts? Do we take them and do something constructive and positive with it? Or do we take it and kaviyachol shove it in Hashem's face? Imagine if you gave someone a pen. You bought him a nice expensive Gishmaka pen with his name on it. And he starts stabbing you with the pen. You're like, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Give me my pen back. Would you buy him another pen? No way. But here the Rabbeinu Shalom gives us our strength. What do we do with that strength? What do we do with the energy? We take it and we do our Averos with it. There was never a time in the history of the world, think about this, that a person did an Aveira, that the energy and the strength and the chiyas, the life that he got to do that energy, to commit that sin, was from Hashem. You had to have used Hashem's energy in order to commit that Aveira. So the very fact that Hashem gave us the koyach, the energy, the life, and we take that life and we do sometimes the wrong thing with it, Hashem doesn't say, you know what? I gave you life. You're doing the wrong things with it. Sei gesinnt. I'm not giving it to you anymore. Chas v'shalom. The Devorah doesn't do that. Ella, what does Hashem do? Soivel HaKadosh Baruch Hu elboin kozeh. The Rabbeinu Shalom literally holds the embarrassment. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's almost like what's going on in Shemayim is the Malachim are saying, Hashem, you created this guy and look what he's doing. And Hashem's like, I know. It's embarrassing. Just to put it into some kind of physical perspective, right? Here we are, doing the wrong thing with HaKadosh Baruch Hu's energy that he gave us. So at the moment that you are doing the Aveira, you're doing something wrong. You are kaviyachol angering Hashem, and yet HaKadosh Baruch Hu copes. He takes it. He sustains it. He carries the embarrassment. He carries what it is. Just to give you a small idea, imagine if a person is insulting you. He's saying not nice things about you. So, naturally as a human being, we want to insult him back. We want to answer back. Stop. Devorah Perik Aleph, first Middah. You want to emulate Hashem. You want to come close to how Hashem is. Obviously, we're nowhere near and we'll never get anywhere near. But in the closest, tiniest thing that we can, don't say anything. Help him out. Can you imagine? Help him out. Can I make you a coffee? And he'll be like, whoa. Yeah. He just insulted me and I'm asking to make him a coffee. That's what this Middah is telling us. This Middah is telling us, overcome the natural tendencies that you have, and we all have, to want to answer back or do something back and say, I'm going to step back. You embarrass me? Okay. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu can take our embarrassment, we can take other people's embarrassment also. V'loi toima, says the Tomor Devorah continues. Don't say for a minute, don't worry about it, it's fine. Rosh Hashanah last year, HaKadosh Baruch Hu already said, I'm going to have a good life. He can't take it away from me, it's too late. He already was going, so I'm going to have a good life. Chas v'sholom, don't say that. The Rebbeinu Shalom in an instant, in a second, can take away your life, can wither up, can dry your hands and your legs. As it tells us in Malachim Aleph, in the Navi, that he made his hand go dry. HaKadosh Baruch Hu could do anything in a split second. Don't think for a minute you're immune from any punishments. Ve'im kol zeh, shehakoyach biyodoi lahachzer hakoyach hanishbahu. The Rebbeinu Shalom has the ability to do anything to us. He can take away our life. He can take away our energy. And we're about to use that energy in the wrong way. Again, try to put this into perspective. You just spent $100 on a pen to give to your friend. You spent $100. You worked hard for that money. You bought it for him. You gave it to him. He's now going to do what? He's now going to use it as a screwdriver for his desk. He's going to ruin that beautiful pen by using a screwdriver. You'll be like, give me the pen back. And Hashem says, no. Keep your life, keep your energy, keep everything I've given you, all the great presents in the world, and do whatever you want with it. And it's embarrassing when you do the wrong thing with it. And Hashem says, I'll take the embarrassment. Let's continue. We should say to the person who did the Aveira, HaKadosh Baruch Hu should say that you did an Aveira against me. Do an Aveira with your energy, with your life, not with mine. That's what HaKadosh Baruch Hu can say. You want to do an Aveira? No problem. With your own life, with your own energy, not mine. That's what HaKadosh Baruch Hu could say. But Maisa, HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't do that. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't withhold his benefits because of this. Ella, Sovel Elboin. He copes with the embarrassment. This is an embarrassment that we don't even understand. We don't understand how embarrassing it is for the Rebbeinu Shalom that we do Averos with the energy that he gave us. That's how the Malach HaYesharos refer to Hashem. They call Hashem Melech Olav, the king that allows himself to be put to shame. That's the first of the Yud Gimel Middas that we discussed over here. That yesterday we said the whole list from the Pasuk in Navi, and this is the first one. Miel Kamoicha. Ata El Bal Chesed Ameitiv. Rebbeinu Shalom, who is like you? You are the king. You are all powerful. You are Bal Chesed to everyone, even the people that take that Chesed that you gave them and do the wrong thing with it. Even the people that anger you. Even the people that do the wrong things. El Bal Koyach Linokim Le'esef El Shalcha right? The word El means that Kodesh Baruch Hu is able to do everything, and He has it within His hand to make everyone good and to give everyone everything that they need. V'im kol zeh, with all of those abilities, ato soivel v'nerlov ad yosher b'tshuva. You are able to turn away and cope with the embarrassment that you have in order to what? Wait that He does tshuva. Hooray. Hooray, by the way, the Talmud of the Ramak, the Talmud of the Bala Machaba of this Sefer, the Heilige, the Veishas Chochma, brings down that when you think about this, maybe think about this before you do the Avera. Maybe before you're about to do something wrong, you should think for a minute like, I'm about to cause the Rebbeinu Shem tremendous embarrassment and Kaviyachal anger him. I don't want to do that. So that's something to think about that the Sefer Veishas Chochma, the Talmud of the Ramak, brings down in Shara Yira Perik Yud. And we'll just finish off. He says, "Harezu mina shetzorich odem misnagbo ritzoini hasavlonus v'cheine yosu nelav afilu lemadrega zu v'im kol zeh lo yasef toivosem ben avakabel." That means we have to try and emulate Hashem in this Middah. That means when we give someone something good and they do something wrong with it, calm down. And even if we don't give them something good, the very fact that we're able to emulate Hashem by trying to stop ourselves and cope with the embarrassment that someone embarrassed you. Someone does something, or you're in wherever it is, you're in your room, you're in a restaurant with your roommates, and he says something that really embarrassed you. Instead of you saying something back, which is a natural reaction, can I get you something? Can I order something for you? Now that takes Devorah, and it's not easy to do this. And I'm not saying for a minute this is easy. It might not be so easy. But you know what? Even for a minute, if you could do this, or even once you could do this, think about the next time you're in an embarrassing situation, someone embarrassed you. You want to say something back, you want to get him back. No. The Rabbeinu Shalom is able to cope with our embarrassment or how much we embarrass him. We are able to cope with other people's embarrassment. And if we do that, we start to emulate in a small way the Rabbeinu Shalom, and that is a tremendous, tremendous thing. And of course, at the same time, we realize the embarrassment that we give Hashem with the beautiful gifts that He gives us. Appreciate the gifts He gives us life. When you woke up this morning, every single person in this room opened up his eyes and saw a colorful world. Do you know how many people wake up in the morning who don't see a colorful world? They're not able to see. We're able to see. You know what it is to see? We can move our hands and our fingers. We're able to get up. We're able to do so much. The Rebbe gave us amazing gifts. What do we do with those gifts? It's another thing on the side to think about. But the emulation over here, if you want to mekayim b'halachta v'drachov, is think. I want people to be happy. I want to make people happy. And yes, I might be embarrassed sometimes. I might be taking certain things. I might be soivel certain things. But if the Rebbe will do it for me, then I can do it for others. But Ezra Hashem, tomorrow we'll move on to number 2.